Hey guys, it's been a really long time, but here we are. We're going to want to take our Huda Beauty Desert Dust Palette. Our first color is going to be Desert Sand. We're going to apply this with Sephora Pro Brush in number 19. We're going to take that brush and apply that all over, well, meaning the color. We're going to apply that all over our lid. This is going to be our base, so like that we can actually blend all our colors much more easier. Next, here we're taking our 224 with the color Musk. So I am using circular motion and windshield wiper motions. I'm just applying this to my crease. I'm using this as again, a transition. A transition color is where two colors usually will meet. It will be much easier for everything to kind of blend seamlessly. Here I'm going to take my 217 brush, kind of old, and this beautiful color named Saffron. I'm going in with a light hand because this color is very opaque and rich and pigmented. I'm just going to apply that to my outer corner. I'm just going to use a small circular motion just to apply this color and try to blend it out. I'm now applying the same color again in my inner corners, just working that brush in small circular motions. And then when you're going to see, I'm going to do windshield wiper motions just to kind of connect the two corners together. After that, I'm going to take my 224 brush with whatever color else I had there, which was my transition, and just blend out those harsh edges. When you blend out your colors, usually you will lose the intensity of the colors. So here I'm just reapplying that color Saffron again with my 217 brush in my inner and outer corners. Where I want to show more depth, this is where I'm going to reapply the color. So next I'm going to take my Makeup Addiction. I want to call this my definer blending brush with the color Amethyst. I'm just going to apply that over top of Saffron on my outer corner and inner corner. I'm always changing my mind throughout the makeup looks. You'll learn that once you watch a lot of my videos, by the way. Which I don't have many. Hello. Anyways, back to the video. I'm just going to apply that Amethyst color in my inner and outer corner. And I'm just gonna, again, use small circular motion and windshield wiper motions as well. Next, this is another Makeup Addiction brush. This one is, I want to say it's called the Expert Blender. I'm going to jot it down below. I could be wrong, by the way, but that brush actually did not have anything. I just kind of wanted to like blend it out without any products on the brush. I went back to my other definer brush, which I will link below, by the way. And I'm just going to work the colors in, I'm meaning amethyst. I'm just going to work that in my inner and outer corner. Once that's all said, I'm going back into my palette to this beautiful color in Eden. I'm going to be taking that with my 224 blush and just applying that in my outer edges. I'm just gonna, I kind of wanted to warm it up a little bit more. Again, just kind of lightly taking the color Eden, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I kind of cleaned off my brush here and decided to just go in a little bit more and blend that color out. Here I'm just taking Desert Sands just because it was a neutral color, and I decided to like blend it out more because I went a little bit too far to my eyebrows. So I was just blending that out. Again, I'm reapplying the colors. I believe I took amethyst this time. Yes, it's amethyst. Let me stop saying I believe because it's doubtful. But I took amethyst on the 217 brush and decided to just go ahead and I actually mouthed off amethyst. Actually apply that color in my inner and outer crease. I kind of love the color. Initially I wanted it to be like a smoky red color, but purple took over. Alright, so the product I just showed was my MAC NW20 concealer and my Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer brush in number 18. Again, everything will be listed down below. I'm just taking that concealer and just applying it to the center of my lid just because I kind of wanted to have that stand out more for the next step. I love cutting my crease. This is like a cut the middle kind of I don't know what to call it, but I just usually like to apply it to the middle of my lid so it could kind of like brighten it up and it could look much more crisp. So here I decided to use my finger to warm up the product and blend it out. I love to use my hands a lot. Sometimes, you know, brushes may not just warm it up as much as you want it to warm it up. They don't warm up the product, so I usually take my finger. Anyway, right back to the video, since I always derail. I'm just reapplying the same thing I did to one eye. I'm just going to do it to the other. So I'm going to be quiet now and let you guys enjoy. Here I'm taking my NYX Glitter Primer. I'm going to be applying that again with the, what is it called? Anastasia number 18 brush. I'm just going to apply that all over where my concealer is. Next, I'm going to be taking Cosmo. This is actually a glitter, a chunky glitter, by the way. I'm going to be taking that onto my fingertip and just pressing it onto my lid. Reason being, I kind of felt like I had a little bit more control with the glitter, applying it to my lid. I wasn't too crazy about being precise for this look at this time. Once that's all set, I decided to go in with Twilight. I decided to use my ABH number 18 concealer brush just to apply that on my lid. Now, I decided to use the concealer brush just because I kind of wanted to give it like that harsh cut crease line. Therefore, I decided to use the brush versus my fingertips at this time. I kind of wanted to create like a halo effect. To me, it looks like it. I don't know if it looks like that to anyone else, but personally, this is what I was trying to go for. Once that's all set, I'm going in with my Pro Sephora brush in number 18. I'm just going to be taking Amethyst and Saffron together and just applying that to my crease. I kind of wanted to create a little bit more depth in it. Leave it with a little bit of harshness to it. Well, I kind of left it with a little bit of harshness to it, and I kind of like how it looked. So I left it that way. Here, as you can see, I was actually kind of like push up the color, which I was trying to blend it a little bit, but wasn't going too crazy for it. Alright, I'll be taking my 242 brush here and applying whatever I actually had left over in my hand, which was my MAC NW20 concealer. I'm just applying that just right underneath my eyes. And what I'm going to do with that concealer, I'm going to actually clean up the edges, as you can see. I'm just going to, you know, clean it up. I kind of wanted to make it like a little, like a hard edge in a way, if that makes any sense. And I also kind of didn't want to just like waste product, so there it goes. Again, I'm just cleaning it up here, so. Next, I'm going to be taking Fenty Beauty in number 170 and my Sephora Pro foundation brush in number 56. I'm just going to be taking that and apply my foundation. Of course, I'm going to drag that foundation down to my neck as well. Reason being is just because I want everything to blend so evenly as well. For this application, I took about, I want to say 3 to 4 pumps, just because I dragged it down to my neck, so I kind of wanted to make sure I was had a little bit more coverage than usual. As we all know, this foundation is full coverage, but the good part about this full coverage foundation, it actually feels lightweight. I'm a sheer to no foundation kind of girl, and to be quite honest, I feel I feel comfortable wearing this foundation. Would I wear it every day? Yeah, if I had the option to, or if I woke up early enough to do my makeup every day. But it's definitely worth its price, and Rihanna did an amazing job. You've gotta know that this ain't living, but we could run from Elysium. Next, I am taking my 239 brush. Of course, this is MAC 239 brush, and I'm just taking that color Saffron again. I'm just going to be applying that to my lower lash line, just to kind of like bring in the look a little bit together. So here I just decided to take my Makeup Addiction Control Blender brush and with nothing, and just kind of blend out the lower lash line a little bit more. And here I'm just reapplying the color again just to intensify it. Next, I am going in with my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm just applying that into my inner corners just to kind of open up my eyes a little bit more. So here I'm taking my dual brushes by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm actually taking the dual end of the brush. I don't know the number of it, just because it kind of came with my palette. So I'll definitely try to look more into it and list it down below. Here I decided to take that Jumbo Pencil in Milk again and just apply that to my waterline. I kind of wanted to open up my eyes a little bit more, let it pop a little, like those dolly eyes, so that's kind of what I was going for. Next, I'm going to be taking my Polychrome Cosmetics eyelash in Warmth. Before the eyelashes, I actually going to prep my lash with my Benefits They're Real mascara. I'm going to apply that first before I apply my eyelashes. I just kind of want to coat them like that. They will not look kind of dusty and crap, you know, from all that powder action that was going on. If anyone's curious, I'm actually wearing contact lenses by Desio Eyes, and they are in Innocent White. I wear contact lenses that are prescriptions because I actually wear glasses. So these work out perfect for me, and they're actually pretty comfortable. Here I'm just using my lash tweezers. Are they called lash tweezers? Tweezers for lashes, you know, whatever they're called. I purchased these at Sephora. Pretty cool, actually. They're easy to work with, I must say. As you can see, I'm a weirdo. Just checking out my work. Just making sure there's no gaps. Everything's actually attached. I'm just weird that way. Don't judge, by the way. Here I go again, being weird. This is helpful, you know. I don't have any gaps or anything, okay? So that's why I do it. So I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I'm just grooming my brows just so I can make them look fluffy. So I'm going to be taking my bronzing powder in Matte Bronze and my 109 MAC brush just to kind of contour. I decided to do a powder contour versus cream contour. I thought it was appropriate with this foundation just because once it dries up, it kind of has like that powder texture. So yeah, so I'm just applying that contour all over my forehead, my cheeks, and my jawline. I just kind of want to warm up my face and bring it back to life with a little bit of warmth. Here I'm taking my Pro Sephora brush in number 20 and taking that same contour powder and just applying that to my nose, kind of contour my nose a little bit. Not too crazy. I feel like with powder contours, it just goes on a little bit softer. I didn't want to be too va-va-voom, I guess, but I just wanted more of a softer side, so. Up next is my favorite part. My favorite part is highlighting. So I'm taking that Sephora number 18 brush again, and I'm taking that with Anastasia Beverly Hills in man, that is just such a long name, ABHLiquidGlow in Perla. I'm just applying that to all the highest point of my face, and I'm just going to be highlighting. I'm going to take that, of course, on my bridge, my nose. If you want that highlight to pop, I usually like to use a liquid base underneath. It's going to be a little process. I must warn anyone right now that it's going to be kind of a little bit out of hand from this point on as far as for highlighting. If you like to highlight a lot, then this is for you. If you don't, then I suggest after this step to just stop. Okay? Because this is going to be a lot of highlighting. You guys have been warned. Alright, so I'm just kind of blending out the colors here and going in. Once you're satisfied with the placement of your highlight, I just usually like to just go again with my finger, warm up the product, and kind of blend it out a little bit more to prevent any harsh lines, of course. Next, I'm going to be taking my ABHThatGlow glow kits, and I'm going to be taking Bubbly and Sunburst here. I'm going to be taking my Morphe M15, I want to say. Again, everything will be down below. I'm just going to reapply that highlight right over the liquid glow that I applied. I'm just going to apply it all over the highest point. Wherever the light shine is wherever you want to put your highlight. So this next brush is kind of old. I got this in Target. It's by Stono Kashuk, if I'm pronouncing her correctly. It's so old, but this is like my go-to brow highlight brush. After that's all said, I just set my face with UrbanDecay All Nighter, and then again, like I said, it's gonna be kind of crucial here. I'm reapplying the highlight. Again, I like my highlight to pop, and when you want it to pop, it's a process. So here, I'm just kind of like dabbing in, so weird, the highlight. The product, the all-nighter product kind of already dried up. I wasn't satisfied, as you can see. I'm going in again. It's kind of addicting. Do not judge, you guys. I love to highlight. It's just like amazing. It's so weird. It makes you glow like a fucking glazed donut, by the way. Once that's all said, I'm going in with my Kat Von D translucent powder. So I kind of forgot to do this before my highlight. And I'm just cutting my contour just to kind of give like that sharp edge at the bottom. And I'm kind of like dragging it down because I kind of want like a sharp look. Alright, so next step, lips. This is Oak by MAC. I'm just kind of lining my lips before my next step. Kind of like darkening that up. As you can see, my lips are kind of like going somewhere. I didn't take off the foundation, to be quite honest. It doesn't bother me. I felt like it was fine. I just left it. That's my kind of thing. I feel like it makes my lipstick last longer. Personally, that's just how I feel. So, whatever. You do what you do, right? Alright, so I'm just going to wipe off that baking process there and go right back to my lips, and I'm applying Atomic's Copycat. They are a hydrating, and when I say hydrating matte liquid lipstick. They apply as if they were shiny, but they dry matte, and they're actually pretty hydrating. I haven't encountered any problems. They don't feel drying like usual matte lipstick. These are pretty good. I am actually going to list the company down below so you guys can check them out. Alright, this is it. We made it. Go ahead and hit that set and spray. And here you go, the final look. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching my channel, staying with me. It means the world. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my Instagram. Everything will be listed below, and see you soon.
I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to. If you want me to, 'cause we can Tell me now what's left to